Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about TaylorMade's new cheap stick, the Stealth UDI 2-on. Why am I calling it a cheat stick? Why are you calling a 2-iron a cheat stick, man? Because I can't describe it as anything else. It's a 2-iron with the versatility. It's a 2-iron with the versatility of a hybrid. Now, hybrids were introduced to make life easy for us. Agreed. 2 irons, 1 irons, long irons, meant to make the game difficult. This is ridiculous. So, I had the previous model P790 2-iron. I had a shaft that was fitted to me in it. And whilst I hit it well and I liked it, there was something missing. You know, I would still have those. Yeah, that wasn't a great shot. With this, the new P7, with the new Stealth UDI 2-iron, the shaft isn't fitted for me. It's the stock newer dealer shaft in it, and I love it. It just goes so well. I can't explain. It literally is my new go-to club. So, as a rule, around my club, there's several holes I can hit driver. So prior to the 2-iron, I would hit drive on 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 16, 17 and 18. Now I can get my drive out there 290 on average, 300 just over if I get it right out of the screws. Now with this 2-iron, with the new Stealth UDI, I'm getting this out there at 240, 245. I don't need a driver. But what that does is, by hitting the 2-iron, taking a lot of drama out of play. So on now, especially medal rounds, competition rounds, and I'm wanting to keep a card well, I'll hit driver only on 5, 8, 13 and 17. That's it. They're the only holes I'll hit driver on, because I don't need to hit it anywhere else, because the 2-iron, Stealth UDI, gives me the yardage I need. 9 times out of 10, I'm plumb middle of the centre, plumb middle of the centre fairway. So I'm not in any trouble. But you're all thinking, yeah, but it's a 2-iron, you know, we ain't all single figure handicaps, we don't all strike the ball great. The new construction of this 2-iron is witchcraft. It's not, but I like to think it is. So, hollow head design, again, looks like, you've seen the images, it looks like a bladed 2-iron similar to the P790. But what you will also see is there is the weight screw at the back, and what that does is that pulls as much of the weight off the face as possible, reducing the spin basically, or helping reduce the spin. which helps you get out there. But because it's hollow headed, and obviously the P790 is hollow headed as well, but because of that weight screw at the back, it does make it a lot easier to hit. They do another version, which is the DHY. So the UDI is the ultimate driving iron, and the DHY is the driving hybrid. So they look very similar. UDI, very much more like your traditional bladed 2 iron would look. Whereas the train, we'll wait for that to go past. Whereas the DHY, a little bit chunky, still like an iron, but it's more hybrid-like, so it'll give you that more confidence. And you're thinking, well, it's like a hybrid. May as well keep my hybrid in the bag. No. No, no, no. So, with the hybrids, yes, they're fantastic. They get the ball in the air, they carry lovely, but because they're more wood, they're more wood shape, more wood style, they're more spinny. So when they hit, they don't run as much. With the UDI, because it's more like an iron, it's less spinny. And that's a little bit controversial in what I've just said there, but because of the construction of it, it makes it less spinny. So it will hit and it will run, hence why I'm getting out of the 240. So carry wise, my 2 iron, the UDI, and my hybrid, 1 degree loft difference. Carry wise, very, very similar. You're talking 5 or 7 yards carry difference, whereas my hybrid will run out to maybe 225, 230. They both carry about 215. The 2 iron will run out to 250 tops, topping out at 250, 244, 245 averaging. As I say, that is just, in this weather, absolutely what you need. But whereas the UDI gives you the versatility, if you've got a yardage that you know your hybrid is, but you're under a tree or you've got trees to go under, a hybrid isn't the club to hit because it's going to pop the ball up in the air. So you're going to think, well, okay, so I've got to pitch out and take my punishment. With the UDI, you can hit those stingers. So you keep the ball flight low, you'll keep it under your trouble, and you're giving yourself a better chance of par, birdie, bogey, whatever you're trying to save from under the trees. Now, yes, a stinger's not a shot everyone can play, I know, I understand that. But if you have that in the bag, you've got that opportunity. If you haven't got it in the bag, you haven't. I just think it's not a 2 iron to be overlooked. It's not, I think, it's not one of these things where I'll play off 15, 16, I shouldn't have a 2 iron in your bag. Don't believe it. And I've said this a long time about blades in general. Don't believe the hype that high handicappers shouldn't have blades. I'm going to do another video on that at some point, but back to this one. It is a really, although it's an ultimate driving iron, it's so versatile, and this is why I'm calling it a cheat stick, because I could take more driver out of the bag at the moment and I could still get a score in the 70s, mid to low 70s. I can hit it off the fairway, I can hit it off the tee, I can hit it under trees, I can play that stinger if I need to. And because it is a forged head, you've got the versatility, you've got the playability. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not good enough to stand on demand and play a draw and play a fade. But what I can do is I can manipulate my fade, my shot. I can play, if I want to play a big, massive hooking cut, slicing cut, I can. And if I want to play a little baby fade, I can. I can't get it to go the other way, I ain't talented enough. But I can manipulate my shot. Now, I can do that a lot more easily with the Stealth UDI than I can with a hybrid. Now, don't get me wrong, my hybrid is not redundant, because when it comes to the winter, the run is negated. With the softer ground, I'm going to want the bigger head, so I'm going to put the hybrid will go back in the bag. But when the ground's like this, and through pretty much spring, summer, when you've got a firmer ground, there's no, I just don't think there's anything better out there than that Stealth UDI. I really don't. Now, I've hit, as I say, the previous model UDI, I've hit the current Titleist model, I've hit the previous Titleist model, and they were good. They are good, don't get me wrong, but they're just not a patch on this. And this, again, it's why I call it it is a cheat stick, because you can't miss with it. I've hit it poorly, I think I've hit it poorly, the results are still great, and you're thinking, it's just a stick that needs to be in the bag. Guys, if you're in the market of looking at a hybrid stroke long iron. And obviously they don't just do it in a 2 iron. A 2 iron for me is what I wanted. It fills a gap in my bag. It's what I want. They do it 2 iron, 3 iron, 4 iron. I think they do it in 5 iron in the UDI, and in the DHY, again, they do 2 down to 5. Slightly different loft options, but ultimately they're both great sticks. For me, the DHY visually and again spin characteristically isn't going to work, which is why the UDI is in the bag. And it is an amazing, amazing club. It ain't cheap. It's 240 quid, 230 quid retail. You know, again, I'm lucky Golf Stars have looked after me with this. So guys, if you want to enter the competition, the link again, as ever, is down below. We have got UDI competitions on. We've got other competitions on. For those of you who entered the other week, we had a Rolex competition on again. Congratulations to all of that. You know, you took the money, you absolute nutter. I'd have took the watch every day of the week, but each to their own. So we've got competitions all the time. Get involved, you know, from 99p. Can't go wrong. But that's my opinion on the UDI. Like it or not, that's up to you. But I urge you to try it before you disregard what I'm saying. It's great, and people that play with me will attest to how well I hit that. It's great. It genuinely, I can't stress enough, it is just great. But yeah, guys, that's my opinion on the new TaylorMade Stealth UDI 2 iron. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you go out and try it. Let me know what you think of it. And what are your opinions, 2 iron versus hybrid? Is that a video you want to see from me? 2 iron versus hybrid. Guys, take care, and I'll see you all again very soon.